The characters in the Essential English Book 1. Mr. Priestley. This is Mr. Priestley, the teacher. He teaches English and he knows English, French and German. And he speaks and reads and writes these languages very well. He is not a young man, but he is not old. He is about 44 or 45 years old. He is a good-looking man, tall, handsome, rather thin, with dark brown hair just beginning to go gray. He is always very well dressed, but quietly, in good taste. He usually wears suits of dark brown, dark blue or dark gray. He speaks quietly and pleasantly, but there is strength under his quietness, and every student in his class knows this. He is quiet and pleasant because he is strong. Strength is generally quiet. Weakness often is not. He reads a great many books, and he writes books for his students. In the picture you can see him sitting in his study, in a big armchair by the fire. A bright fire is burning in the fireplace. It burns all day in cold weather. Another armchair is on the opposite side of the fire. On his left there is a tray with a coffee pot and a coffee cup on it. And near to it you can see his pipe and tobacco. A cat is sitting on the arm of his chair. That is Mr. Priestley's cat, Sally. She often sits there, or on his desk when he is writing, and watches him. He has a book in his hand and he is reading it. There are books on the shelves all round the walls of his study. More books are on his desk, and some others are on the floor. His desk is in the middle of the room. Pens, pencils, an inkpot and paper are desk. The telephone is on the left, and a tray for letters is on the right. Just behind the telephone there is a reading lamp. He works here at his books for 3 or 4 hours every evening. You can see his typewriter on a little table in a corner of the room. But he can't type very well. He types with only 2 fingers and a thumb. It is almost 11 o'clock by the clock on the wall. But Mr. Priestley is still working. He works very late, sometimes till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, but generally he goes to bed about 12 or 1 o'clock. He often teaches his students in this room. He hasn't many students, generally about 6. They come here for their lessons every day except Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday are holidays. Parts of the day: morning, afternoon, evening. Nouns and adjectives. Many nouns are formed from adjectives by adding ness, e.g. adjective, noun, weak, weakness, good, goodness, big, bigness. Red, redness, green, greenness, bad, badness, quiet, quietness, small, smallness, black, blackness, white, whiteness, and all the other colors: bright, brightness, dark, darkness. Pretty, prettiness, happy, happiness. Footnote, note the spelling: y changed to a, strong, strength, long, length, difficult, difficulty, beautiful, beauty. In this lesson you had the word reading lamp. That means a lamp for reading. We make a lot of words in this way, e.g. a sewing machine, a machine for sewing. A walking stick, a stick for walking. A writing desk, a desk for writing or a desk where we write. A sitting room, a room where we sit. A dressing room, a room where we dress. A dining room, a room where we dine, i.e. have a dinner and other meals. A swimming bath, a bath where we can swim. Notice another construction with ing. It comes 3 times in lesson 13. Mr. Priestley is rather thin, with dark brown hair beginning to go grey. In the picture you can see Mr. Priestley sitting in his study. There is a bright fire burning in the fireplace. These phrases are like adjectives, they tell us more about a noun. Noun, adjective phrase, hair, beginning to grey, Mr. Priestley, sitting in his study. Fire, burning in a fireplace. They are adjective phrases. Note the two meanings of study, as a verb, to learn. We study English every day. As a noun, a room to read or write in. Mr. Priestley is sitting in his study. Pronunciation drill. E, week. Week, each, evening, begin, 11, telephone. Happy, pretty, Sunday, Monday, air, letter, shelf, strength, weather, pleasant. U, Tuesday, student, beauty, beautiful. Luck, thumb. Sunday, Monday, enough, owl, show, old, so, telephone, tobacco. Exercise 1. Answer the following questions. Who is the man in the picture? Is he young or old? How old is he? What is he? What languages can he speak and read and write? What color is his hair? What can you say about his clothes? Where is he sitting? Are there any other chairs in the room? What has he in his hand? What is he doing? Where are the books in the room? When is there a fire in the room? Where is the desk? What is on Mr. Priestley's left? What things are on the desk? What color of suit has he generally? What time is it by the clock in the study? Where is his reading lamp? Where is his typewriter? Has he many students? Which days are weekdays? Exercise 2. Close your books and write a description of Mr. Priestley. His study. Dictation. Mr. Priestley is a teacher of English. He is not a very young man, but he is not old. He knows 3 or 4 languages and reads and speaks and writes them well. He reads many books and writes some. It is almost 11 by the study clock, but he works late, sometimes till 1 o'clock in the morning. His big desk is in the middle of the room. On the floor by the desk there are a number of books. His students come to his study for their lessons. They come every day except Saturday and Sunday. Thank you very much for the likes, and subscribe to our channel.